Hello viewers, welcome back to Croatia's Calling with me, FMM Plays. Today you join us for the Gorica game in the Croatia First League, followed up by a game against Porto in the Champions League group stage. So since we last met, we played knee-high in a 5-0 rout in the Croatia First Cup first round. That was the last time we met. We then beat Lokomotiva, our affiliate club, 6-1. Pretty decent result there. And then somehow we managed to pull off a massive result against Ajax away from home. At one point we were 2-1 up. Again at half time against Ajax, and then Ivo Pinto the 75th minute made it 3-1, and Donny van der Beek made me start to worry. Got a 92nd minute goal in injury time, and I basically at that point just shut up shop. We took 148 away fans, but what a display it was for them. And then after that, we played a game against Rudes and beat them 3-0. Navarro, Ivanisevic and Thiago Almada getting on the score sheet for that one then. We're going to play Gorica today then. Let's have a quick look at the team selection for today then. Obviously, we're obvious favourites. I think we're going to stick with this lineup then. I don't really see any need to change it. No, I'm quite happy with how it's looking at the moment. So I'm going to submit that team and jump on into this game then. So the lineup for Gorica today then is quite decent. They're playing in 4-2-3-1, quite a typical formation you usually see. There's some okay players in there for Gorica, but nothing we can't really be beaten. So we should be doing the business. Let's passionately tell them boys then. We've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. And then go and tell them as well that I've got faith in them. Passionately say that. And hopefully, I mean, pretty much perfect team talk into the tunnel then. I've made sure, yeah, sure, let's get them. We certainly hope we can do the business. Norman and Gavardio, very young centre-back pairing, but definitely got the business. Definitely got the ability to cause some damage. As we kick off this game then, straight away, 30 seconds into the highlight, Souza back to Palacios, gets it back to Palacios, Marin's there, and just heads over the bar. 36 seconds in, already showing promising signs. I mean, you look at the table down there with 3 points clear, with a game in hand, and 14 goal difference clear. It's not too bad at all. If we can win today's game, we'll see we'll go 5 points clear, with a game in hand, with that goal difference as well. Hirovic there, across to Marin. Quite a poor ball, really, but can we recycle this, though? Souza out on this left, into Marin, back to Palacios, and Pardo gets it back now. Souza on the edge of the box here, in, Marin, Mohamed, and then I'm going to get there. Oh, it's a mix-up. Olmo should have scored, let's be honest here. It was a yard out and decided to slide tackle rather than put the ball in. That's disappointing. This Kalina can easily come and claim the follow-up, but he puts it forward now. Norman's underneath that, and Palacios can put that now forward to Olmo, who's running through. Can he redeem himself? He does. Immediately after that, Dani Olmo, the 7th of the season already, assist by Palacios. Dani Olmo is the perfect shadow strike. He's really, really showing why we've got him in the team, and I'm extremely happy to have him around. So, apart from the goal, there was literally nothing else that went on. It was a pretty dull affair this first half. We need to be up in the ante in this second half. I mean, we've been dominant this game, but as I say, we definitely should be doing better. Let's passionately tell them. No, let's aggressively say, I'm far from pleased. End that first half team talk, get him back out there, and let's demand more immediately. Gvardiol now, out to Hirovic and into Almada. Almada now plays back to Gvardiol. Can we keep building here? We do. Marin out on this left-hand side, still driving inside, shoots, and Kalina can get down to easily save that one. 46 minutes gone then. We need another one, really. We really need another. There's a highlight here. Lovric heads on to Gvardiol, but forward to Hirovic now on this right-hand side. Still going forward, and Palacios can pick that up. That's a straight red. If that's not a red, straight off. Second yellow. It wasn't. Was it a second yellow or a straight red? I'm not too sure. Hirovic now, ball in, back post. Almada's there, and Kalina makes a good save. I mean, at times there, it looked like he wiggled the ball over the line, but we'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt. 60 minutes gone. We haven't really seen enough from Marin. I think we're going to make a change out there. I think the person that will come on will be Talis Magno out on this left-hand side. And we'll confirm that sub then. Jump on further through this game. Demand more from these boys. Hopefully we can get some more from them, and hopefully there's another goal in this. I mean, you look at the shots from Gorica so far. They've had one shot, not a single one on target. We've been absolutely dominant, as you'd probably expect. We can keep demanding more and hopefully grab another highlight. Stojanovic back to Hirovic, up to Hirovic now, gets it back, and Vuk can come away with it now. Can we stop this attack? Vida Savjeric, I think that's one of our players actually, one of the young players he brought in last season, but he loaned out this season. Palacios out to Almada, out to Stojanovic on this right hand side then, keeps coming forward down this right hand side. Stojanovic into Almada, Almada, back to Pardo. Is he going to shoot? No, but opts to go back to Palacios. Pardo gets it back to Palacios. Finds Souza out on this left-hand side. He's still driving forward. Souza in and shoots and scores. Souza's second goal of the season, opening our lead to 2-goal lead against Gorica. It's not a too bad a result today. We're going to praise these boys now. They've done pretty well. 2-goal lead is always good. Hopefully we can... I mean, another is I'm never going to say no to. Souza carries on down this left-hand side. Across now. Hirovic is there. And Vuk heads on to Pardo, though. And Stojanovic back out on this right-hand side. Keeps going. And that's going to be a penalty. Maybe not. Hirovic into Magno. Almada's there and puts it just wide. I thought that was a penalty for a second, but obviously referee didn't see the same that I did. We carry on then. Kalina now to put this ball forward. 18 minutes gone. We're still the dominant side here. Kalina, ball forward. Hirovic heads down to Almada. Almada forward to Talis Magno, who's beaten his man. Magno, and Kalina makes a good save to keep it 2-0. And any chance of Gorica keeping in this game, I mean, they're yet to even register a shot on target as Hirovic takes a corner on this right-hand side. Goes in. Marina's there. Pardo back on this right-hand side, and it's blocked, but it's going to go for a throw-in now. On the right, is anything going to come from this? No, nothing's going to come from that. Only 8,000 capacity at this, 8,000 fans at this event today, which is really not too great. But hopefully in the game against Porto, well, we should be getting a better attendance there. But into the dressing room then, winning 2-0 is always good. A very nice victory, well done. So we'll meet up next for the Porto game, as already mentioned. I shall see you then. So the Porto game is upon us. There's been 2 games already played today in the Champions League group stage. Napoli beating Zenit 1-0 and Bayer Leverkusen beating Krasnodar 2-0 as well. As we jump on into this one then, obviously Ajax are at home to Arsenal today and we're away in Portugal to Porto. Let's see if we can do this. Let's get this team to team submission then. I've already set up a team. This is how a team is gonna line up today then. I decided to bring Gomez onto the bench instead of Barisic, mainly the fact we've already got Bruno Petkovic on the bench. Slight switch in the middle with Ademi and Ivan Asec coming in, but apart from that, nothing really too much to note. Yeah, and Catherine have come back in for Norman. Apart from that, pretty similar lineup. Kamar's obviously out injured still, so we won't see him for a little bit. Maybe we're back for next episode. Quincy Promes then obviously scored 2 goals. I think it was 2 last time when we've played Arsenal. He scored 2 goals against Ajax. He's playing against us today. They've got a very, very nice squad in there. Romario Barrow, I'd quite like to bring him in if we could, but I don't think there's really any chance. But yeah, we're jumping into the dressing room then. And passionately tell these boys, we're on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. I have faith in you boys. Get out there and do the business. Into the tunnel. We certainly hope he can keep that form going. He's a fine player, mine a fine too. Let's carry on then. Let's jump on into this. I think realistically, a point today would be fantastic. Is we got a highlight early on. Stojanovic back to Hirovic, and the Demi can play the ball forward. Almada, it's not quite picked up very well. Lietti out at his right hand side with Promes now. It goes through. We block it, and Stojanovic is there to clear. Interesting clear though, really. But 5 minutes in, it's still 0-0. There's a highlight corner. Hirovic in, almost back post, and can't quite get there. Gvardiol now down to Barrow. Catherine can pick this one up then. Back to Gvardiol. Almada now. Demi, Stojanovic, with Marin on the overlap on this left-hand side. He's got a man in the middle if you can find him. Marin goes back to Souza. Souza into Marin. Marin blocked. Danilo Pereira. Marega and Nakajima can now drive at our back line in space, shoots, and that is absolutely deadly. 7 minutes in, we're away, obviously, and we're already 1-0 down. It's not going too well. But if I'm right in saying we do sit 3rd in the group ahead of Ajax, which is, it's okay. We'll tell these boys to get creative early on, and hopefully, I mean, there's already helping Marin down this left-hand side then, up to Olmo, and get a great 1-2 between the 2 boys there, as Diogo Costa gets down to that one. It's now still 1-0, and there's a highlight, a corner on this left-hand side. Hirovic to swing this one in then. Danilo Pereira can clear, and Catherine can pick this one back up. Out to Gvardiol in space, down this right-hand side. Almada picks it up, back to Gvardiol, back to Ademi. Ivan Asec, Almada. Hirovic, who's still on this left-hand side then. It's not going to come to anything, that one. Unfortunately, it's looking likely then that Arsenal are beating Ajax as well, which is pretty good for our hunt for the 3rd place side. Preferably, we kind of want to go through, but we'll see how all that goes. Hateboa, Nakajima, Pereira then. Back to Hateboa. Gvardiol clears, and Hirovic now down this right-hand side. Up now to Olmo, who's in space. Olmo driving on through. Marin can pick up the loose ball. Marin across to Olmo, shoots, and he scores. 1-1. It's not too bad at all, really, is it? You can't really complain about that one. Danny Olmo is 8 for the season. The man is a man in form, and we absolutely love to see that. 26 minutes gone then, and it's 1-1. Another highlight, Hate Boa up to Nakajima. Nakajima down this right-hand side into Promes. Hate Boa. Nakajima back to Romario Barrow. We highlighted him at the start of the game, someone we would look at, but obviously we can't afford him. Stojanovic can tackle there. Ademi, we break. Hirovic 4-on-3 now. Hirovic still down this middle. Almada now in space across. He probably was a man across if he could have found him, but decided to opt to go that alone. Diogo Costa makes a good save. 37 minutes gone then. There's a highlight. Hirovic ball in as it's cleared. And Nakajima can now drive back at our defence once again. Nakajima seems to be the dangerous man for them. As Livakovic, that was interesting. Hirovic can head down now for Romario Barrow. Back to Luis Diaz and into Nakajima. Barrow out to Kolasinac on this left-hand side. Can we get out there and block the ball coming in? No, we can't. As Quincy Promes stabs home and Livakovic can't quite get down to that. That's disappointing. Pepe is the goal scorer over at the Ajax game. It's disappointing, really. It's a disappointing end to this first half. Let's demand more from these boys and hopefully can force another goal to go our way. Hope Boa, Promes, Hate Boa. Down this right-hand side, he's still driving in. I fear this might be a second, but no, Livakovic picks that one up and we can go again. Livakovic now pumps that one forward out to his right-hand side with Hirovic with a great ball through to Marin. Marin in space now. Marin still down this left-hand side. And instant reply, 2-2. Antonio Marin is a man in form as well. 5th goal of the season. A great assist from Izet Hirovic there. I'm pretty sure it was a first-time volley. It was. First-time volley to put Marin into the box. Quiros should probably be doing a bit better there. And Marin can dribble past his man and slot that down past Diogo Costa even, down to the right and score that one. Another highlight. Hate Boa. Promes. Back to Hate Boa. Can we stop this? Oh, we do. It's going to looking likely then. It's that we might go into this 2-2 at halftime. We do then 2-2 at halftime. Obviously, the goal scorers Nakajima, Olmo, Promes, and then Marin. We fall behind twice. Question is now, can we go and turn up the fortune in our favour and get an away win in Porto, which should be absolutely fantastic. Start the second half and carry on. Highlight, Olmo, ball in. Pereira clears and Marega can come forward now for Porto. There's a man over if he can find him, but he's opting to go alone. Marega down this left-hand side shoots and Livakovic makes a good save. Ademi can clear. Maybe this is our highlight. Olmo now breaking. Instant counter-attack. That's a poor ball forward. Hirovic can get there. Hirovic through. And that's unlucky. Diogo Costa makes a good save to keep it 2-2. That was very unlucky. The subsequent corner is not going to come to anything. Let's get creative with these boys. And hopefully there's another goal in this. Ivan Asech is not having his best game in the midfield. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a very quick change. Palacios is going to come on for Ivan Asech, and that's going to be the only change we make. But actually, we're going to swap them two boys around. Apart from that, we're going to carry on. 60 minutes gone then. Not really too much left to note. Catherine clears that one. Up to Olmo. Olmo now can leave his man for dead. Olmo still driving through. Olmo, please. Strikes the post and Diogo Costa can save it from the post. That's disappointing there. That's very disappointing. Let's shout at these boys to get creative. This formation, I'm absolutely loving. I'm absolutely loving this formation. As Hirovic now could put another ball in. Gvardiol's there. And it's whiskers wide from making it 3-2. I mean, if we get, as I said at the start of the game, a point here would be absolutely fantastic. But a win would be magical. Let's demand more from these boys and hopefully can come force it from them. Sosa's not looking, he's looking a little bit tired. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Ainurion out on the left and we're going to make a quick change. I think what we're going to do then is we're going to bring Petkovic on for Almada and swap them two around. And hopefully that will do the business. Couple of minutes left and 3 minutes of extra time. Gvardiol out now to Stojanovic on this right-hand side. Keeps going forward. Hirovic now on this right. Petkovic is in the middle if we can find him. Or is Hirovic going to go alone? And strikes it just off the woodwork. That's disappointing. 3 minutes left. I mean, we've been a very, very good side today. It's going to end full time then. 2-2 away from home. We've shown some really, really good signs. That second half, I felt like we were definitely the ones knocking on the door. And to get an away draw against Porto is a pretty decent affair. Let's jump on into the schedule and see where we shall next meet up. So we've already played Porto, so I don't think we'll worry about that. I think what we'll do next time then is we shall play the... do you know what? We'll play the Arsenal Rijeka game. That's what we'll do next. That's what we shall next meet up. So once again, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. it's been good. A very, very good result. I'm very happy that Porto 2-2 away from home. Very, very good result for us. But yeah, once again, we shall meet up then once for the Arsenal and Rijeka games. And if you have liked this, please do drop me a like. And if you subscribe as well, it's greatly, greatly appreciated. I'm also part of Passion for FM. There's a Discord, both my personal Discord and the Passion for FM Discord down there. Go check both out. And also I do stream over on twitch.tv/FMBenPlays. So once again, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been greatly appreciated. I shall see you next time. Peace.